Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Agengo Claire and I'll be taking you through an introduction to what a computer is. So a computer is basically a device that allows you to input data and it processes it, then it gives you useful information. I'm going to be defining, there are some terminologies we use in computer. For example, input. Input is the raw data that you input into a computer. Then we also have processing. Processing is the process by which the computer converts that raw data into useful information. Then information or output is the already processed raw data. You get? Then storage. Storage is the process by which the computer temporarily keeps the information. Then we have computer hardware. Computer hardware is any physical, tangible component of a computer, the one you can easily touch. Then we have computer software. It is a collection of digital instructions that tell the hardware how to operate. So the software is not tangible. For example, we have system softwares like the Microsoft Windows, we have iOS, we have Linux and all that. Then we also have application software where we have web browsers, word processors and games. So I'm going to show you examples of hardwares and what? The common hardwares we use in computer. So the process of starting a computer is what we call booting, but it can be warm booting or cold booting. The process of starting a computer that was already powered off is what we call cold booting, but the process of starting a computer, restarting a computer that was already on is what we call warm booting. So are you seeing this blue background? This is my what? This is my desktop. Then this white arrow you're seeing moving around my desktop is what we call a cursor. So I'm going to open, this is an icon. All these are icons on the desktop. So I'm going to open Google Chrome so that I can show you some of the input and output hardware devices. I'll start with the common one, which is a computer mouse. So when we are looking at computer hardware, there are very many. We have the CPU. The CPU is the one that processes. It is always close to the desktop computer, but if you're using a laptop has an inbuilt CPU. Then we have a mouse. Then we have a monitor. This is a monitor for a desktop computer, but for someone who is using a laptop, the monitor is this big screen in front of you. Then we also have a mouse. Then we have keyboard. We have printer. If we are to look at the computer mouse, this is how a computer mouse looks like. A computer mouse has a place where you can right click and left click. Then it has this ball in the middle. So right clicking on a computer mouse, gives you a lot of options. You can right click and it gives you a variety of options to choose from. For example, when we go back to my desktop, this is the desktop, and I right click on the desktop, I'll be given a variety. So this is my computer mouse. This is the left click and this is the right click. So when I right click on it, I see it gives me a variety of options that I can choose from. Then there is view, search, paste, shortcut, undo. There is this option of new, which helps you to open up folders. It can be a folder, you can open up a Microsoft Word document, a PowerPoint document, and all that. Then for left clicking is what we use to select. For example, this is my Chrome that was open before. When I left click, it opens it for me. So left clicking is used for what? For selecting. Then right clicking gives you a lot of options. When you click any parts, you can open up your desktop and click, or inside a folder you can still right click and it gives you more options of opening another folder or file within a folder. Then let me show you how a computer keyboard looks like. A computer keyboard basically is just a board with a lot of keys. Okay, this is a computer keyboard. This is as simple as it looks like. It has a lot of keys on it. We have all the letters of the alphabet, we have the delete key, the backspace, we have numbers on it, and all that. All those are just on the computer keyboard. These are some of the common hardware devices you get. On our laptops, we have what we call a computer sensor pad, which also works like a mouse. Okay, it helps you to navigate. Let me look for a basic one that is easy for you to understand. So usually it also has two buttons here. It has two buttons. So this is a laptop. This is your screen. So this is the touchpad. It's here. This upper part is usually separated, where we have the place where you can have the left click, which is here, and the right click, and it works like your computer mouse. Yeah, it helps you to select and all that. So in computers, we store our information in what we call files and folders. So a file is the actual document or item. Then a folder is like a container used to organize and store those files. So in a folder you can have multiple files. For example, this is a folder and it has a lot of files in it. So when you're opening a file or a folder, you just right click on your mouse, then you go to new, then you select your option, folder, and then it will appear on your desktop like this. Then this will give you an option. It will be highlighted in blue, so you can edit it and rename it into any name you want. Then you press enter and open what? Your folder. So that is your folder. It opens up and it's like this. Inside your folder you can still right click and open a new folder in it, or you can simply open what? A file. For example, a Microsoft Word or a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation or publisher or anything within your folder. Likewise, you can still, on your desktop, you can still right click and select and open what? a file, for example, this Microsoft Word document. Now this one, it is already a Word document. Still, you can rename it and call it Claire. So this one is a file and this is a folder. So in my next video, I'll be showing you how to open a Microsoft Word file and folder and how to save it. Thank you.